Hi, it's Barbara Lardonay from Hannah's Cupboard, and this is going to be the last in this small series about the end time signs. And this one that I'm going to talk about first is a little bit different because it's not directly from Scripture. It is, but it isn't. You'll see. Remember when Jesus was born and Herod was so angry that the wise men left by a different route, and in order to make sure that this Messiah did not come forth, he went and had all of the male children that were under 2 years old killed. And it says in the scripture that Rachel was weeping for her children and she refused to be comforted because they were no more. That was what was happening when Jesus came the first time. But now think about what's happening today. And I'm going to talk about the scourge that we have of abortion. We again have they've always called this incident in Scripture the slaughter of the innocents. And I'm proposing that the innocents are being slaughtered again today. So now that abortion is completely legal and in most of the countries on the earth, think about the untold numbers, the millions of babies that have been killed. Well, I think that this is a sign that we're very close to the second coming, and that's my personal opinion, that's just one thing that we can look at, that how the abortion rates are today, and we look at what happened when Jesus came the first time. The other thing is this. We can tell, or we're not going to be able to tell exactly, but the scripture says that as far as the very last thing to think about for the end times, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in the whole world for a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come. Once there has been an adequate witness of the gospel, once that has gone into the whole world, then the end will come, because we know that there is going to be some saved from every tribe and nation, and those will stand around the throne. We don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but if you think about the technology today, the possibility of it happening is much more certain. 200 years ago, how could you have had the whole gospel preached to the whole world at one time and have that completed? Now, Jesus is the only one who knows. They know in heaven when this event takes place. So there's a very strong mission sense in the church to make sure that the gospel is reached to every tongue and tribe and nation, because then the end will come. That's my final little thought. There's plenty of signs and on the end times, and there's much more studying that you can be done. But I just wanted to give a few thoughts of myself for the way that I view it. And I hope this will get you thinking and studying the scripture. And a really good thing to study right now is the book of Revelation, and to get some good study guides for it, because it will give you a clear picture of what is going to happen when that end time comes. Thank you so much for joining me in this small series. Be sure to visit me at Hannah's Cupboard, and thank you so much for listening.